I am so excited. I am so excited. Hey guys, today's video is super exciting because I am doing my first giveaway ever. I am calling this a Bene-Brow-Way. I can barely talk. I am so happy to be doing this for you guys. This is just a little way of saying thank you for always watching me and supporting me and for being here. My channel is about to be a year old, which is very exciting. So I kind of like put it all together and it's just like a big celebration. So now I'm gonna show you what you can win on this giveaway. And if you're part of my Snapchat family, then you already got a little sneak peek the other day. Yeah! 4 brow kits. Four brow kits. They're real mascara, bronzer, Hoola bronzer. Yeah! So I have here 4 brow kits from Benefit Cosmetics. 2 of them are the soft and natural brow kits, and they are in the shade 2 and 3. And 2 of them are the defined and refined brow kit, also in the shade 2 and the shade 3. In addition to that, each person will win a full-size They're Real mascara and a full-size Hoola bronzer, which it happened to be some of my favorite products ever. So I'm not gonna open any of these boxes because I want you guys to be able to be the first ones to open these brand new and all of that. So I'm not going to touch them whatsoever. But I'm gonna show you what's inside. You get a Bravo, which is the conditioner primer, and it's amazing. You'll get a Precisely My Brow Pencil, which I love. You also get a mapping tool, which it helps you figure it out and map out, you know, how you want your brow to look like, and, you know, just helps to make you the shaping of your brows a little easier. And lastly, you get a highbrow, which is amazing. So this is what you get inside each of the defined and refined brow kits. Inside of the soft and natural brow kit, you have a goof-proof brow pencil, which is amazing. You get a highbrow as well. And you get the stencil to shape your brows. And also you get a Ready Set Brow, which is a clear brow gel. These kits are absolutely adorable. They come in this little metal tin. This is the one I just used for the tutorial. Whether you're a beginner or not, I think these kits are perfect. And they really make your life easier. Everything you need is right there, and it comes in a very cute packaging, so it's a win all around. It'll be a one huge giveaway but 4 different entries, and I thought it would be easier and more fair this way, because if you want specifically a soft and natural brow kit in the shade 2, you can enter just for that, or you can enter to all of them. I'm running this giveaway through the website Gleam, and it seems pretty fair. I have entered giveaways through this website as well, and everything seems fair and right, and that's what my main concern is. So the rules: you have to be 18 years old or older to enter this giveaway. You have to be a US resident to enter this giveaway. I apologize for not having this open internationally. This is the first time I'm doing this, and there are a few things that weren't so clear to me when I went to the mail carrier, and I didn't want to make this any more complicated for me or you, whoever you are that will receive this. Being internationally, there are a lot more rules and a lot more restrictions. So for now, until I really get the hang of this, it will be only US. You have to follow me and Benefit on Instagram. You have to subscribe to me and Benefit's channel on YouTube. You have to follow me and Benefit on Twitter. So that's it. I wanted to make this simple. I wanted to make this easy. And I really can't wait to give this to you guys. And a huge thank you to Benefit for being such a huge part of my life. I truly appreciate the support that I constantly have from them. So this is just my way of giving back. So I think that's all I have to say about the giveaway. If I missed anything, everything will be linked and listed and explained down below in my description box for you. Now I'm gonna show you how I use my personal brow kit. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to be using my Defined and Refined brow kit, and mine is in a shade 6. The way I like to use my Bravo, I like to do all my, nightly routine, my moisturizers, face oil. You just kind of like twist up and you see the products will come up here. And then you just kind of like brush this through your brows. It's something that will help, condition the brow hairs and possibly help them grow. Then you have the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which I absolutely love. This really gives me those very natural looking brows, and because it's so thin, it really gives you a super precise application. I love this pencil. I love the formula. It's super easy to use. And then on the other side, you have a spoolie, which is also super helpful. And then you have the mapping tool, which is such a helpful little tool. If you're not sure where your brow should start or where your arch should be or where the tail of your brow should end, this will give you a nice guideline. It's super easy to use, and it's just gonna make everything easier for you. And lastly, we have the highbrow, which I absolutely adore. I have to say, I love the new and improved formula. It's so easy to blend, and it's like so creamy, and it really makes such a huge difference. When you highlight your brow bone, you kind of lift up your whole entire face. I love this. Gotta put my little cat ears right here. The first thing I always do is to brush my brows, and I like to brush them upward a little bit like this. And then when it gets to this side, I kind of go a little sideways, but still upwards. I just like the way it looks better, as opposed to like brush them like that. I prefer to brush them upward, so they look more wispy and more natural. So I'm gonna start with the Precisely My Brow, and all I'm gonna do is go very gently in the front and start doing upward strokes. And I'm kind of following my natural brow hairs. So when I get to the bottom part of my brow, I kind of just go very lightly, and I do very little strokes to kind of start building up that shape. I like to start on the bottom, so I have a nice guideline to where I want my brow to be and how bold I want my brow to be that day. So I like to start on the bottom, and I'm still doing very light strokes and just kind of following my brow hairs. But obviously in some spots I don't have any hair, so that's what we got this guy here for, because it really looks like my own hair. So now I have the shape, and then I'm gonna brush through the hairs again. And I do this very often to blend the product and also to, shape them a little better, because I want them to look natural and wispy. So this kind of helps me, if I move them around while I'm filling them in, this helps me put them back into the place that I want them to go. When I get to my arch, I start going, following still my natural hair direction. So I start going this way and still doing very soft and like quick flicks, because that will make it look the most natural. I mean, the difference is just mind-blowing. But my brow is still extremely natural. I mean, in my opinion. Obviously, everybody has their own, liking. But to me, this is a very easy way to fill them in super naturally. So now that we got the shape roughly where we want it to be, I'm gonna go with the high brow and highlight my brow bone and also clean up imperfections and any little mistakes that I made along the way. And I don't go all the way in. You could go all the way in, but I just like to highlight from this point, from my arch to the tail of my brow. And then you can take a concealer brush or any kind of precise brush. I'm taking this angled brush right here, and I'm just going to blend this. And you can see it's so easy to blend. Like, I'm not even putting a lot of pressure on this. It just really blends like a dream. It's very subtle, but it makes a huge difference. So the brow is pretty much done. You can leave it like that if you like, but I am a person who needs to have some sort of brow gel. I just like the way it looks, and my #1 brow gel of all time is the Gimme Brow. I have gone through a few of these already because I've been using it for so long, and I just love, not only is a tinted brow gel, so it gives me a little bit more of a, you know, coverage per se, but it also is a volumizing brow gel, so it makes all of the few hairs that I have appear much fuller. So I absolutely love this, and I even like to use this on its own if I am in a really big rush. This makes a huge difference on its own. So just go lightly and brush this through my whole entire brow, but mostly on the outer, you know, like on the tail of my brow, because I want this to look fuller, and I don't really go all the way over here. If I do, it's with a really gentle hand. So now I'm gonna quickly do this brow, and then I'll be right back. So that is how I fill in my brows, and I do have a brow tutorial that I uploaded a few months ago, and I absolutely stand by those products as well because I still love them equally. These were like a newer release, and it was sent to me after I filmed this video, but I have been using them since then. I absolutely love them, and I believe in them, and I stand by them, and I use them in my personal life. So I couldn't be happier to be giving you something that I love so much. So make sure you read my description box, and make sure you read all the rules and every single thing that you need to do to enter the giveaway. If you click where it says show more down below, you will open my whole entire description box, and you see every single thing will be listed there. I always take a lot of time to write down, and not that just this video, but in every single video that I do, I always make sure I write down and I link things for you guys just to make everything easier. So be sure to read everything, and I hope that you guys love this, and I'm so excited to be giving you guys a little token of my appreciation. So best of luck on the giveaway, and if you don't win, please don't be upset. This is just the beginning. This is the first time I ever do anything like this, and there will be a lot more things in store, I promise you. As always, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, and if you learned something new, please give me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.